Siloam Yisrael. I want to speak to my Akim today. I want to speak to my brothers. I want to encourage y'all to come back to your truth. See, because Negro men, as black men, so-called black men, Israelites, we are a special people unto the Most High Yah. We have a special duty to do on this earth. We're not out here to get earthly gain, to stack up treasures on earth. We're here to stack up treasures in heaven and to teach the heathen how to do the same thing. That's our only job, is to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. That is the whole duty of man. Your forefather Solomon taught you this because he did it all. He had all the women, had all the money you could think of. He had all the wisdom. He had the greatest, illustrious kingdom. And he said it was all vanity. So he got a whole lot more than you got, bro. And he still told you it was vanity. So my question to you is, do you believe that? Or are you going to continue to chase after vain riches where moth and rust decay it? Because everything that you've acquired in this world, isn't that what happens to it? It depreciates in value. You've been working all year for that car. And now you got it, you drive it off the lot, and it's already depreciated in value as soon as you started it up and drove off. And this is how everything works here, man. It's an illusion, brother. So I want to encourage you to come back to your truth today. You understand? Ooh, boy, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, Lord. Good gracious. But you understand? You have to come back to your truth because Abba has already ordained a plan for you. And that's to live in the land lovingly. To love your woman, love your children with all your heart, your mind, your soul, man. See, when you're loving the Most High, you don't have any fear. He will protect you. He'll keep you. He'll guide you. He'll sustain you. He'll protect everything that you have. He will keep you in a good standing. And it is because when a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Even his enemies will be at peace with him. Do you see that? Not only your friends and your family, but your enemies will be too. See, because you're living in a way that's pleasing. And living in a way that's pleasing is not having a lot of money and a lot of riches, a lot of material wealth. Most High said it's harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than a camel to go through the eye of a needle. That should give you a cue right there about how unimportant these vain riches are. You understand that? I walked the other day, just like I walk every day, and I saw a man sitting in his backyard, and he had two children playing in the sprinklers. And he had his wife, she was back there gardening, and they had a little garden back there with vegetables growing, and she was gardening, and he was sitting in the chair relaxing, watching his kids playing in the sprinkler. And I said to myself, I bet this is what it all is about for him. This is what it's all about. All the work he's done, all of the labor he did to get that house and to provide that for his family, it was all so that he could sit there and enjoy his family and be happy and live lovingly. You understand that? So the thing is that a lot of you are not living correctly because you're not living in truth. So just understand this, bro, that when you meet somebody, it doesn't matter who it is. If you meet them and they ask you questions about yourself and you begin to lie, you've already built it on sand. And you can guarantee that that relationship will fall. It doesn't matter if it's a business relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a marriage. It doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend. It doesn't matter if it's two brothers. It doesn't matter if it's cousins. If you build it on lies, it will fall. So when you meet a woman, it's best to just tell her the truth. No matter what it is, no matter what it sounds like. Because if she loves you, she'll accept you. She doesn't care. She's not mad because of your circumstance. If it is a rough one, she's upset because you're lying to her about it. And a lot of you men that are having other women, that are so-called cheating on your women, it's not so much about you being with the other woman. It's the fact that you won't be a man and just admit the shit. And just tell her that that's what you've done. That's what pisses her off the most. Because she loses respect for you. And we know in the scriptures that a woman must reverence her husband. How can she reverence him? Which means greatly respect him if he lies. If he's a liar. How can that be? How can she greatly respect you if you're constantly lying to her? You're a coward if you're lying. You see? And you don't have to feel bad about it, brother. It's just about recognizing Okay, I've been a coward. I've been living in fear. I thought that she wouldn't like me if she knew that I had this defect or if I had this shortcoming. I thought she wouldn't want to be with me if she knew I had that shortcoming. You have to allow her to make that choice for herself. So that the truth, so that it can be made on truth, bruh. Not lies. So right now there's a great division across the earth, from top to bottom. All relationships that were built on lies are being severed. You understand that? And all the relationships that are built on truth are being connected. So there will be a great shifting of relationships in these days, this summer. A lot of people will depart from each other, and a lot of people will come to their true families, to their true wives, to their true husbands. And the only way you can do that, brother, is to live in your truth now. So when that great shift happens, you'll be prepared and you will have your bride. You will have your true mother, your true brother, your true sister. Those who do the will of the Most High. Like Yahusha said, who is my mother and my brother? Those who do the will of the Most High, who live in the land with truth and love. That's my true family. So if you want to be a part of the true family, which will live forever, then you must live in truth and love, my brothers. And so I encourage you to do that today. To be brave today. To say, man, to hell with these lies, man. I'm not lying no more. Your woman at home, brother, go home and tell her the truth. Just say, baby, I lied. When you asked me about that night, this is what I was doing. And I was just too ashamed of myself to tell you the truth, but I'm telling you the truth now. And if she packs up and leaves, well, brother, that means that, hey, she wasn't the true one for you. Because the true woman is going to understand. She's going to forgive you. And she's going to confess her faults to you too, because she's got them too. You understand? And this is how we reconcile family. Love. But it starts with you, brother. It starts with you. You're the catalyst for this change. See, because the Hebrew woman, she's going to want a man. She's made this way. She wants a man. She wants to be dominated by her king, but only by her king. She doesn't want to be giving her body up to fakes who are fake alphas. You see, the alpha beta comes off like an alpha, but he's really a beta. He's only an alpha until the real alpha walks in, and he's no longer an alpha. You understand that? Be who you are. Don't worry about the consequences of telling the truth, because, see, the truth will set you free. I'm not going to hold you in bondage like your lies will. You're still trying to remember what you did and try to remember the lie you told so you can tell her the same lie when she asks again later on. It's foolery, man. Like I said, your woman wants to be dominated by her king. But if there's no king, then how can she be dominated and be submissive? What was she supposed to submit to? A beta male? A cuck? A fuckboy? A sodomite? Come on, let's keep it real with each other. Let's be strong now. Let's stand on our feet now. Let's put our shoulders back and let us put our heads up. Claim our righteous heritage. That we are a special people set apart by the Most High Yah. Okay? So let's live in truth now. So we can restore our families. Restore those tabernacles that have been destroyed. We can rule as we once did, family. Silawam Yisraelah.